Okay, so as I told you in the last episode or the one before, I really concluded that I needed a whole lot more IF gain. So I was thinking about my options and went through a couple different thoughts about how to approach it. One of the difficulties is that if you're going to make any kind of amplifiers that need transformers, it's hard to build transformers at 455 kilohertz. There's a lot of windings to get to the kind of the minimum inductance required for the transformer to work properly. So then I started thinking about maybe building another TIA amplifier, which can get like 24 dB of gain. And I looked at that. I almost was going to do that. But then I started thinking just the plain old regular feedback amps of the kind that Farhan used in the BitX transceivers. I went to LT Spice and just started playing around and looked at ways to couple them. And I figured out that I could just take two of these amplifiers and just go a real simple output to input. There's probably a bit of a mismatch in there, but I modeled it on LT Spice and it looked like I was getting 35 to 37 dB gain with these two amplifiers. So there's the mess of the audio amplifier that I don't like very much. There's the two that I built today. You'll see they're very similar to the ones that I built earlier, the ones that are up in there, see? But this one I left the space open in the middle. I could put another 10 kc filter in there. For now I just have a wire going across, but the difference is really apparent. You turn up the gain here a little bit. That's World Harvest Radio coming in from wherever they're broadcasting from. I can hear Brother Stare too. Signals are really booming in. That amplifier made a huge difference. This thing is so strong I have to turn the gain down, way down. And I just have these boards out here temporarily while I test them. And until I get around to building a more correct amplifier without that horrible little chip. But hey, for the moment it works. So what are they going to say here on this WHR World Harvest Radio? Anyway, it's starting to feel like a real radio. One thing I'm going to do, I realized, I kind of screwed up when I selected the frequency range of the VFOs. I had it stop at 9.9. If I had gone just a little bit further, I'd be up in the 10 megahertz range, and I could listen to the tones of WWV and maybe WWVH out in Hawaii. So I think I'll go in there and mess around with my banks of fixed NP0 capacitors to get them in the proper place so that I can listen to those time signals at 10 megahertz, in addition to the 31 meter band. I'm really looking forward to it tonight. Right now it's midday, so it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we don't really get any real good shortwave signals, but as the afternoon progresses, we'll start hearing Radio Madrid and of course WRMI rocking from Miami. Anyway, that's today's progress report. Hope everyone's doing well. Stay safe. Stay in the shack. Take care. Talk to you soon. 7-3.